please hit that subscribe button.
Hey everybody.
Better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live. Hey everybody, so we have some more actual hockey news to talk about, and this is pretty big news involving Dustin Byfuglien and the Winnipeg Jets. The Dustin Byfuglien saga in Winnipeg appears to be pretty much over, as today, just breaking about 45 minutes ago or so, Dustin Byfuglien and the Winnipeg Jets have agreed to a mutual contract termination, so he is done in Winnipeg. You know, that's a saga and a drama that has gone on all season this year. Obviously, that was a whole big thing. I've talked about it throughout the year on this channel as different pieces of the puzzle and news stories have come out about it. You know, he didn't show up for training camp. He got suspended by the team. He ended up not playing all season long. He ended up having a surgery when the team didn't think that he needed surgery. They were like, no, you can play. He was like, no, I'm getting this surgery, and went off and did it on his own without the team's knowledge or permission. It was a whole big thing, and it was very interesting and very drama-filled and a big saga, and it lasted all year as we didn't know what was going to happen. There was talks about him retiring. There was talks about, him getting traded. It was all over the place. Didn't know what was going to happen. Now, for the most part, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much over at this part. Byfuglien's contract has been terminated. They've agreed to whatever the parameters of that is. That's not usually something that's public. That's between him and the team. But we do know that he is no longer a member of the Winnipeg Jets. So that leaves him with two options. He's now a UFA. He can sign with any team that he wants and continue his NHL career if he wants to, or he can retire and be done playing hockey at the NHL level. And honestly, from what I'm hearing, it seems like he's going to very likely retire, that he doesn't really have a whole lot of interest in playing anymore. And that, the drive, the passion, the interest in playing just isn't there. And, he's probably going to end up retiring. Now, it's a little odd that it came to this because he was suspended without pay all season. So he wasn't getting paid. Why didn't he just retire at the beginning of the year? Or why didn't he just retire? If he has no interest in playing, why did this drag on all year long? That's something that I really don't understand, because he's been suspended the entire season by the team. Like, I don't understand, if he was going to retire, why didn't he just retire? I understand, if he wanted to come back but not play for Winnipeg, then I could definitely see, him, ending up with it being terminated, to where he could become a UFA like what happened with Zach Bogosian, and then he could sign anywhere he wanted and continue playing. But everything I'm seeing points to him not wanting to play anymore. So I don't understand why he didn't just retire at the beginning of the year and save this whole drama and be done with it. But for whatever reason, he didn't. He ended up, obviously this dragged out a long, long time. But it's all set now. Dustin Byfuglien's contract is terminated. He is no longer a member of the Winnipeg Jets. He is now technically an unrestricted free agent, and he has the choice to either sign with a team or retire in the offseason. That's completely up to him. From what I'm hearing, seems like he's leaning towards retirement and doesn't really have much interest in playing in the NHL anymore, which... he's made his money. He's won a lot of games. He's been a really good player. And he was a vital piece of that Winnipeg Jets team. Him along with Blake Wheeler, Mark Scheifele, Connor Hellebuck in goal, and some other players are really, they are the guys that brought Winnipeg from being a bottom of the league team up to being a perennial playoff contender. And, he was a really, really good player. Byfuglien was no slouch of a player, but apparently he's just lost the love for the game and doesn't really want to play. So, if that's the case, I think he's just going to retire. But he does have the option to sign with another team if he wants to and continue his NHL career. So we'll have to wait and see what happens this offseason. But one thing we do know for sure is he is no longer a member of the Winnipeg Jets. The contract is mutually terminated. That's the news from today. So... With that, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below if you'd like to further support the channel. The links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.